before that, he was cooking. Like, game 1, he got bodied. Game 2, he immediately answered back. And Shotos have always had a really good out-of-shield game, which is the only ways that Fox finds kills. So Light's got to mix up down airs, he's got to mix up the nair, he's got to mix up the timing.
Grabs
if
as
he's
well.
going to get it. Yeah,
He's got to get big grabs out of
grabs.
this. I mean, you got the speed to get in there. You got the speed to dive in and out. I mean, one thing I've noticed from Light all day today is he's been doing an amazing job of putting pressure in one spot, and then as soon as he feels like you're about to press the button, he'll dash back, let you do your thing, and then come right back in to punish you.
Yeah.
He's been really on point with that. And, yeah, like you said, man, he is on a run. He's looking for some revenge. Whoever's in his bracket path, that's just collateral damage, man.
Absolutely. And speaking of those grabs, you're going to see a very healthy dose of up throw because you want to get those up airs to beat out focus attack landings. That way he can't get that up. And we already saw the down airs off the start. The challenge anytime he goes air to air with them.
Yep. All right, there we go. We already see that pressure popping off, but that auto turnaround coming into play there a little bit. Ooh! Yeah, remember, he's got a reflector, ladies and gentlemen. I know we don't see it too much in this game, but that thing is still there for good reason.
Yeah, very rare times where we see it used for the actual purpose nowadays, but there's definitely a good option here. Trying to get a follow-up, but that's going to give him a free punish. This is where you want to get him, and unfortunately for Vendetta, that is going to be an early SD. Normally, those things you can kind of bounce back from, but you can see he put his hand on his head. You got to clear your head. Don't let that get to you.
Yeah, actually physically reacting to that. And, I mean, Light just playing the game right now, man. He's like, look, I got a huge lead on you. I ain't got to play this game. And unfortunately, he decided to play the game.
That's exactly that was literally why he was camping him. Like, if I whip one time, I die. But he finally decided to go in, and Vendetta's able to get back in.
Got some big damage to get started here as well. Another rapid jab, though, going to take that percentage lead by 0.1% here, but it does not matter. 1, 2, 3, and Vendetta's back in the lead.
Wake up down and there's that spacing you were talking about before. He constantly moves just in and out because he can burst range you easier. Dash attack coming in from Fox is going to be a lot better. But just dropping down with the nair, I think Vendetta was looking for a parry. That might kill here on Fox. Good DI, though, from Light. He's going to keep him alive.
I mean, you got to be careful, though, especially landing on that shield now. 110, there's no way you're going to survive another Shoryuken. It doesn't matter who you are in this game. Gonna find his way back to the ledge. Yep, okay. No disruption from that. Vendetta trying to get a setup here. Light being patient, getting a nice little punish out of that. Just a little bit of extra damage out of that forward air.
Yeah, big thing. No overcommitments, and he just runs up on him, and the sleeves are up. He is already putting him up on the second stock. Lost. He's not trying to go down here, but Vendetta has done an incredible job of playing grounded. He's playing out of shield, and he's letting Light come to him, and it's working a lot better.
He's doing a lot of short hops here, and he's trying to use that to put pressure onto Vendetta to push him back a little bit. But the problem is that you do need to get in here, right? You are behind by quite a bit at the moment. 114's huge. Oh, my God. If he actually landed that, I think he was going for the Shoryuken and hoping that the rage would help get that stock out. But he's got it right here. 100% kill screen. No! Great DI! Oh, my God. I love being wrong in those situations.
Look, you could have told me, oh, unfortunately, it goes a little bit too deep, but Firefox does get back. However, the answer from the very aggressive fair from the ledge knew it was coming and closed it out, and that's going to be Vendetta taking game number 1.
And, yeah, I guess just giving us some flashbacks there. I mean, I don't know what triggered those flashbacks, but you and I both saw that, right?
Look, man, we're just going to act like we didn't see it.
No, man, no.
Pretend
That had nothing to do with production. You and I just hallucinated at the same time.
Absolutely no
We watched
mistakes
the devastating 3-0 from Glutony, and I mean, I get it, man. Like, you know, you see the Europeans come over to America, we're all just like, oh my God, they're gonna take the W's.
Oh man, now, speaking of trying to get those W's, Light has got to figure out the answer to how Vendetta has been playing on the ground. He is constantly walking back and forth. He's maneuvering around a lot of what he's trying to do in terms of baiting him to approach so he can get those dash attacks, which worked very well before. This is going to help a little bit here on small battlefield because he doesn't have to worry about reacting nearly as poorly because he gets to walk away a lot farther on PS2.
Yep. Okay, it looks like Fox Light here opting to play a little more passive, but I mean, you definitely got to be careful because Ken does have some pretty solid movement speed, and as soon as he gets that opening, which he's most likely going to, he's going to open it you up. He's going to put down a lot of damage. He's not quite going to take a stock at this percentage, but he will eventually.
Ooh,
oh, my goodness.
A really quick dip out from that focus attack because that could have led to a lot of damage. Speaking of which, getting himself into the strong attack. What?
Okay.
What?
Oh,
where's he going? Tries to go for the nair follow-up. That is a really good position for him.
That was kind of terrifying. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah,
that was a really scary spot.
I thought he was just going to die. Much like that, he's going to get him with the Shoryu off the top. There's so many things you have to be worried about when you go up against shield, and Vendetta is just exploiting it so well. Once that nair is on there or that down air and you misspaced it, that's my punish.
Okay, there we go. Down there, oh no, he was looking for the tech out for the forward smash, but I mean, Vendetta just not going to bite on that. Teching right in place. I mean, the smart option as well. He's been doing a really good job of keeping his movement, keeping his spacing on the stage, but unfortunately, you're going to space yourself right to that up smash there, man. Light was ready for it.
That's so scary, because the moment that you see that it's shield poke range for back air, what are you going to do? You're going to jump or you're going to roll in, and Light just reacted right away.
Light reacting correctly as well, but there we go. Big opening from Vendetta. But Light back on the offensive once again. There we go. That's the grab that we need to be seeing a lot more, man. He needs to be trying to find a way to incorporate that continuously. And look at that, building up some big damage here. It's all from that one grab.
Yeah, he got position. He got to 93, keeping it going here, forcing the air dodge down. Does he get anything out of ledge trap? Immediately reacts to the roll on there with the dash attack. But now he's got to watch out how he gets up, because he got red on the neutral get up, and Vendetta stops the bleeding against the stock.
Listen, Vendetta's been playing with an absolute chip on their shoulder after, was it the set against Cola, right? There was one situation, he was really close to actually taking the W, and then what happened is basically, I think Cola just fell right out of the Shoryuken, where he had like a misinput. I mean, Vendetta was stopping on the stage, right? And now he's playing with all this anger, and he's taking it out on anybody who's in his bracket path at the moment, right?
Man, Spite is a great motivator.
Spite is a great motivator.
It really is, especially in a deep bracket run where you're trying to keep your stamina going, as these two are currently on one stock apiece on the end. So many punishes, but even beyond the damage that, you know, Ken could do, Fox is doing the same thing the moment he gets him in the air. He's getting like 70 to 80% out of most of the time at low percents.
Okay, but there we go. All right, that's one, that's two. Was trying to find another, wasn't able to get it though.
Oh, you gotta watch out for the landing.
Whoa.
He was trying he wanted that parry. He absolutely wanted that parry right there. This is kill percent for Light. He cannot make a mistake. He gets the whip though. He goes for it. He commits, and he gets to punish himself with the up smash. Vendetta believed that that was going to shield poke at the time that it did, and it did not, and we get game number 3 at 1 apiece.
It's not even just that. He might have been hoping that Light was just going to attempt to maybe jump or drop a shield real quick for a quick punish.
Couple options.
Yeah, I mean, Light just, I don't know, he held that shield, and the shield held up for him, man. But we're getting into a 1-1. Absolutely what I like to see right now. So we're going to get into a competitive game 3, and this set in general is already like absolutely insane.
Yeah, we're about to see it right here too. Like, gets close. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, look at how low that shield was. I think he assumed it was gonna shield poke at that point, and like you said, maybe he drops it and goes for a jump. And if he rolls auto turn around, maybe it works. But like outside of the buffered input,
I think he got the wrong Shoryuken there. I think that's what happened.
Did it a little bit too early.
Yeah.
I mean, it has the vortex buffer. If you accidentally move it forward, you're gonna get that Shoryu out of it. So instead, we get a game number 3 at 1 apiece. Light already started things off the way you should. See, dude, you ran in, you took 15% for one punch.
Yep.
Whoa.
Ooh, okay. Hey, that's a different game. Like, what are you doing here? Dial it back a little bit.
That works. He'll go down there and get that footstool off of it, too. He does that so consistently now.
I mean, with a character who has somewhat of a, linear recovery like Ken, and other characters like Ken, whose recoveries aren't the most amazing thing, that's not a bad play to go for often.
Yeah, and put some fear in him, too. It's like, hey, you can't just be comfortable when I go for this pressure on ledge. Ooh, that would have been really bad.
And he threw out that dash attack a little too early. That's part of the problem with Fox sometimes, is that you're going to catch yourself in positions where Fox is too fast. Like, you're trying to react, but he's like way ahead of where you're trying to react to.
Yeah, there is usually not a time frame where you're reacting ahead of that dash attack from Fox. That's why they get so many of them. You got to hold shield, but those grabs are so important as he reacts immediately to the roll on there and gets himself for stock.
Okay, then we got that taunt. I haven't seen that taunt from Light in a hot minute, where he would get his stock and then do the fire up one. Because that was his trademark for a hot minute.
Yeah, it was all the time, and then Vendetta immediately answering, setting him right on fire. Like, okay, you ask and you shall receive.
Apparently, you want to stay cooked, so I mean, eat this. All right, but this is big. Okay, nice falling nair, getting into that rapid jab as well, building up some good percentage. And this is a problem, man. When you got lower percentage and your opponent's hitting you, sometimes you can get those answers back.
Yeah, now look at this disadvantage control that Light has on Ken right now. Vendetta is struggling to touch the ground as soon as he whips the jump, but once he gets to the ground, the big damage, even here at 33%, you can't feel comfy because this is now pretty much kill percent.
Oh, and that's another one, and we'll take the stock, and all of a sudden you're down by a whole stock here. I mean, Light could definitely answer back. I mean, 117, not going for a backer, just trying to get a falling nair of some sort, so that's an interesting play, but I mean, Light definitely has to know what they're doing here.
Yeah, Light is wow, or just that is the Light Classic. He will just run up on you and believe with everything that you were going to up smash. But the cross up on the DI at 76% after the hit, and he's going to kill him off the top, and Vendetta moves up 2-1 here in top 16 of loser side.
Hey, man, this is where nerves of steel are tested, right? I mean, you can have the best nerves in the game right now, but you're down 2-1 in a situation to Vendetta, who's been playing absolutely clean all day today, really only going down to his fellow Georgia brother, Cola. I mean, you got to be playing at the top of your game. Light is certainly in a little bit of trouble, right? But Vendetta's also tried to avoid getting double eliminated by the Moist crew.
That KO was so fast that the replay from the last one where it ended actually started off that stock immediately. Like, that's how quickly Vendetta answered. He's not letting it get to him, but we're going to see a return. Actually, is this even a return? I don't remember before PS2.
I think we started here for sure, yeah. That was game one. But either way, all right, a little bit of something. There we go, big punish here. Light waking up, trying to get something big happening, and that's 52%.
Yeah, even with the fact that the focus attack ended it after, that matters a lot. Now you just got to avoid stuff like this because you take 34% every time. We saw multiple times he's died sub 100 consistently.
Yeah, I mean, it's just about getting that Shoryuken built up there. But, ooh, that's a great back air. Yep, did have to use the jump side B to give himself that little bit of an extra lift to get back to that ledge.
Yeah, play safe, play patient, because Vendetta is hunting for it. You can see he's walking around looking for that parry, but he gets caught by the late hit in there, and that's going to confirm it to the up smash.
Yeah, man, that's the light diff right there, man. Listen, when this guy's feeling like he's got his back against the wall, those sleeves go up, and the gameplay goes down, man.
I mean, reminder of his Super Smash Gun run. It was like eight in a row or something like
Yeah,
that.
dude, that was insane. 8. I mean, that is literally like bracket stamina, right? So, I mean, that, like, even though he's down, right, Light's certainly not out because of the fact that, like, he knows what it takes to go this far, even further, right? Not many people have won Smash Majors in Ultimate, because usually it's either, like, Leo, Tweak, or something like that. But, I mean, Light definitely got that play one time. I mean, he knows what it takes, and he's trying to push that stamina even further, trying to empty that gas tank.
Exactly, and you see, like, Vendetta has definitely been on the come up when it comes to that too. Like, he has been one of those big threats we've been looking for. He's going for a lot of, like, air-to-air callouts. He wants to get that Shoryu, but if you do that too many times, you're going to get whip punish. That's a jab block, that's an up smash, and that is like moving up here 3 stocks up to 1.
That all started because Vendetta was just trying to pull the trigger a little too early, trying to get that stock out of the way. Like, right there, man, that could be huge. Okay, he's going to find his way back to the ledge. I thought we might have seen a situation where we see the runoff shine or perhaps a footstool of some sort. And there we go, finally going to get it after pulling it out like 3 times in a row.
Yeah, it took a while to get it, and now this is still very stressful no matter what because of things like this. He gets straight to 61. If he gets another combo, that's pretty much the stock, so Light has to get the damage on and maximize what he can here with this stock.
Oh my goodness. I mean, just having the audacity to try and trade with Ken by doing a turnaround up tilt while he's doing his thing, I mean that's just good matchup knowledge there, being able to know that that's going to clank and eventually you'll win it. But that's also just terrifying to even go for it.
It really is, but the late hit up smash, the late hit in there, that will also get that confirmed, and that was looking pretty freaking scary because you saw the way that Light was able to DI that last Shoryu, but if that didn't happen, you're at last stock of use with Ken on Rage. We saw how he died at like 76 before, but we are going to see that coveted Game 5. We want to see it every time. Sure, it may be stressful for all viewers, maybe one who's currently up here too, but I am so looking forward to this because no matter who walks away with this W, they're both playing immaculate. The adjustments from Light and as well as the capitalizations on punishes from Vendetta, if you leave damage on the table against someone like Light, you're not going to win, but he's not letting it go.
I mean, look at this right here, man. These guys are just absolutely putting in all the work that they can. They're really taking their time. You can see them discussing, trying to figure out their stage bans, their stage picks as well. Because you want to try and minimize your opponent's any sort of lead that they can get on this, right?
Yeah.
So this was Vendetta's pick, if I remember correctly?
Yeah, this is Vendetta's counter pick. He moved up 2-1, so he had counter pick advantage. Light moving into this one, sleeves once again up. Vendetta trying to prove that he belongs at the top with this Ken at Infinity, where all of them got invited to. We are going to go to Smashville for the last stage, game number 5 here in top 16 of Loser Side.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting because both these characters, again, they put out so much damage and they try to get these stocks as fast as they can. But this is a huge opening for Light. This is actually a really tough spot for Vendetta, but we got to see what Vendetta's made of as he gets back onto the stage. Gets a modest 19%, but certainly not done with this stock yet.
And he's keeping it going. He's got 103% on him right now, trying to catch him on the landing, looking looking for the back air off of the end of that focus attack, but he does now get a ledge trap. Light cannot make a mistake because that, even though Light gets way more wins in neutral, it's all he needs is a few, and that's one of the few times we've seen him kind of drop off a hit confirm there.
Yep. Okay. Terrifying spot to be in, dude. When Light is throwing out those back airs, you're terrified, man, because like these stocks start disappearing, and it's so hard to be like consistently short hop back air that fast.
Yeah.
And the fact that Light is able to do that, like, it just goes to show the execution level that this dude has. All right, but there you go. Gonna get down tilt into a Hadouken. Whoa, you and I were both nervous there.
Yeah, I'm freaking out, man. Oh, that's a big jab block. That might kill. Oh, good DI from Light. He's going to keep him alive, 95%. If he gets one there, oh, that's a big whip, but he only gets a dash attack, so Vendetta gets to hold on to the stock a little longer. That's a shine. He might be able to make that back. No, it
jump.
sends him just far enough away.
No jump. That's super unfortunate, man. But hey, a great opening from Light here. And man, Vendetta, you got to find a way to dial that back. He's been letting these Shoryukens rip, just really putting himself in these awful positions because he's just desperate to get the stock out of the way. But slowly, he's losing a lead because of it.
I think the thing is that he's like, Light is constantly in the air, so he's not confident enough to go for a throw right now, because even though you don't get a lot out of it, you can get a punish. That one is going to be a punish right there, taking only 50%, and he's going to go to the ledge, wait it out. Let's see if Light can get anything out of this. Immediately swinging.
Yep, I mean, that's what Ken's going to do, though. He's going to get a nice 25 and then get a few more if he can. That's why you got to be careful, especially with that type of situation, man. Not only are Ken and Ryu's parries some of the coolest looking ones in the game, but they lead into so much as Light almost loses a second stock
He
here.
had really good DI. That was cross up DI. He gets a dash attack, moving on him, trying to catch him on the landing. Vendetta, all he needs is one good connection, and that is another stock loss. Light waiting for it, trying to play around the platform to hunt for that nair or that downer skip.
Dude, you can feel the tension here, man. Neither of these players want to go home. They're not done in this bracket, man. They got so much left that they want to prove as we see Light take the lead here, getting the down air into the up smash. This is huge, man. Vendetta, you got to make a big play. Be careful of those Shoryukens, though. I know you love throwing them out.
We already know how this always works. On that last stock, they always immediately answer right back, and it is last stock. Game number 5. Loser goes home, like you said, and that'll be it. Then he rapid jabs his way out. That was a big opportunity. He catches in there, and Light is starting to get a lot of damage.
Yeah, that was just one of those times, man. You throw out that Shoryuken because you believe in it, and you get that landing. But right now, man, Light with the rapid jabs, getting the ledge trap scenario built up here. Wasn't able to convert in that one. Vendetta found their way back onto the stage, but only temporarily. Big grab here. Not going to get anything else out of it.
If he gets right on where that air dodge was going, that was huge. But he does, in fact, get a punch. Oh, he calls the jump, but it's not the strong hit of down air. That probably could have ended it.
Oh!
But here we go. Gets the forward air. Light trying to catch the landing. He reacts instantly and gets down onto the stage.
Oh, my God. This is getting so terrifying because you get caught in situations like that. He's still living. How is he doing it? Man, Light is built different.
Directly in front of him, and Vendetta is going to take it over. Light catches the landing as he lands right in front of him on the stage, expecting maybe a defensive option or something, but Vendetta is popping off. He is going to end Light's run here in top 16 at 13th place and continue to move forward here at Glitch.
He's got every reason to pop off. He was behind by so long, and it was just a few critical mistakes from Light there that actually allowed Vendetta to get a huge lead, or not a huge lead, but get a huge couple plays to turn that into the W, man. That is an absolutely devastating way to go out. But, man, you got to hand it to the guy, man. He kept playing his game. He kept doing what he wanted to do here, like right here. But this was like one, like I get it, but he's been throwing out so many Shoryukens that just barely missed the mark. I thought that could have been so huge.
That one made sense, though, because Light has been constantly rising with fair and down there from ledge. So at some point, he was going to capitalize on it. He was able to catch him there at the end. But Light landing right in front of him at the end there, it's a pretty much a 50-50 guess right there. Does he go for Shoryu straight up and I get the punish? Or do I go to ledge and I take a ledge trap, which is very stressful at that point. But regardless of all that, Vendetta was able to capitalize.